Yo, what's up, YouTube? My name's Jacob, and welcome back to another episode of the GOAT Fantasy Football League. As always, this is a series where I go through and provide you with weekly updates about the fantasy football league that I'm in with my friends. In today's episode, we're going to be going over the updated standings, as well as the Week 8 matchups and the matchup of the week. If you have been enjoying the series so far, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on the post notifications. That being said, let's go ahead and get into the video. Alright, let's go ahead and get things started off with the standings. In first place, and we have a new face, we have Lamar. I think I figured out why the second place team sometimes has a worse record than the teams below. I think the second overall usually goes to whoever's leading the other division. So right now, I think that's Tate. So in second, we have Austin City Limits. Third is Coldblooded Kylers. Fourth, yours truly, Stiff Armed and Dangerous. Fifth, the Comeback. Sixth, Anything is Possible. Seventh, the Donkeys. Eighth is Deshaun's Favorite Therapist. Ninth is Let's Ride. And in last place, we have To Infinity and Beyond. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at those matchups. In our first matchup, we have Let's Ride with a record of 3 wins and 4 losses versus Austin City Limits with a record of 4 wins and 3 losses. Alrighty, let's go ahead and take a look at these lineups. Starting off with Let's Ride. This week, Franco's rocking with Daniel Jones, Chuba Hubbard, Tyler Algier, Chris Olave, A.J. Brown, Dallas Goedert, Terry McLaurin, the Jets defense, and Jason Myers. And for Austin City Limits, Tate this week is rocking with Tom Brady, Josh Jacobs, Miles Sanders, CeeDee Lamb, T. Higgins, Zach Ertz, Brandon Cooks, the Cowboys defense, and Graham Gano. Taking a look at the advantages, quarterback, running back 1 and 2, and wide receiver 1 go to Tate. Wide receiver 2 goes to Franco. Tight end goes to Tate. The flex goes to Franco. And defense and kicker go to Tate. Overall, ESPN is projecting Austin City Limits to win this matchup 132 to 112. Let's go ahead and hear what the managers have to say.
Yo, what's up, Franco Nation, man? Looking a little hairy out here with this beard, coming from you live from my closet, all the shoes. Here talking about fantasy like usual, what we do worst, because my team's not so good in the league. Made some dumb trades that are still biting me in the butt. But we're going through, we beat Moya, so we're moving up, getting away from that last place. I need him to keep losing, because if I keep losing, as long as he loses, I'm good. I'm not running that beer mile. I got Golden Boy Tate coming up, Austin City Limits. His team has been catching fire. I hope Josh Jacobs doesn't go off, because my boy Danny Dimes is about to start dropping some points for me. So keep an eye on me. Hopefully I don't get last place, man. If not, y'all going to see me run this beer mile. But y'all going to see me throw up, because I've been practicing.
In our next matchup, we have Deshaun's Favorite Therapist with a record of 3 wins and 4 losses versus the last place, To Infinity and Beyond, with a record of 1 win and 6 losses. Alright, let's start with the lineup. Starting off with Deshaun's Favorite Therapist, Jordy's rocking with Jalen Hurts, Joe Mixon, Travis Etienne, Deontay Johnson, Brandon Ayuk, Pat Freiermuth, Devin Singletary, the Ravens defense, and Chris Boswell. And for To Infinity and Beyond, Moya's rocking with Tua Tagovailoa, Najee Harris, DeAndre Swift, Devontae Adams, Jalen Waddle, TJ Hawkinson, DK Metcalf, the Rams defense, and Daniel Carlson. Let's go ahead and take a look at the advantages. Quarterback and both running backs go to Jordy. Wide receivers and the tight end go to Moya. The flex is tied. Defense is to Moya, and the kicker is to Moya. And overall, ESPN is projecting this to be a close one. It's going to be 123 to 123. Let's go ahead and hear what the managers have to say.
6 losses in a row, bro. Down bad. Franco, you got fucking lucky. God damn it. I should have had that one. But it is what it is. 1 and 6. Made a trade for Jalen Waddle. Probably a homer move, but I don't care. I think if Tua can stay healthy, though, it's a big if. But if he can stay healthy, I can see that offense start getting into a rhythm, especially with their upcoming schedule the next few weeks. I can see them putting up some points. Hopefully that could lead to some big games from Waddle, but who knows. I got Swift coming back this week. Picked up Gus Edwards off the waivers. Just trying to do something to turn this around slowly but surely, but I don't know. Need some luck on my side. This week I got Jordy, the defending champ. I think on ESPN it's projected like 50-50. So who knows what's going to happen. It'll be nice to get back in the win column. It's been a fat minute. So let's see what happens.
In our next matchup, we have the first place Lamar with a record of 5 wins and 2 losses versus the hot SA Donkeys riding a 3-game win streak with a record of 3 wins and 4 losses. Let's go ahead and take a look at the lineup, starting off with Lamar. Jason's rocking with Kirk Cousins, Nick Chubb, Ramondre Stevenson, Justin Jefferson, Tyreek Hill, George Kittle, DeAndre Hopkins, the Eagles defense, and Justin Tucker. And for the Donkeys, Larry's rocking with Joe Burrow, Dalvin Cook, Raheem Mostert, Deebo Samuel, Gabe Davis, Darren Waller, Tony Pollard, the Broncos defense, and Evan McPherson. Taking a look at the advantages, quarterback goes to the Donkeys, running backs are tied, and then wide receiver all the way down to kicker goes to Lamar. ESPN is projecting Lamar to win this one 135 to 119. Let's go ahead and hear from the managers to see what they have to say.
All right, we're on that 3-game win streak. We got the number 1 ranked team in the league this week. Happens to be Jake. Happens to be the guy that I got my season-long bet with. Seems pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. My team's on a roll though. I think we can pull it out. We'll see what's good.
Oh, hey, didn't see you there. The Chaps here, number 1 overall, 4-game win streak. It is what it is. Got the commish this week after shitting on the former number 1. It feels good. Keep my head high, not be too cocky. Don't want to get knocked off the high horse like Brandon. But we got the commish this week. He's on a little win streak himself. But we shall see what's going to happen if I'll stay number 1, which I probably will. But
into our next matchup, we have Anything is Possible with a record of 3 wins and 4 losses versus the Coldblooded Kylers with a record of 5 wins and 2 losses. Let's go ahead and take a look at these lineups, starting off with Anything is Possible. This week, Andres is rocking with Lamar Jackson, Kenneth Walker, Jonathan Taylor, Jamar Chase, DJ Moore, Mark Andrews, Leonard Fournette, the Bills defense, and Kaimi Fairbairn. And for the Cold-Blooded Kylers, Aaron's rocking with Kyler Murray, Saquon Barkley, Ezekiel Elliott, Cooper Kupp, Amari Cooper, Harrison Bryant, Hunter Renfrow, Titans defense, and Brian Suckup. Let's go ahead and take a look at these advantages. Quarterback goes to Andres. Running back 1 goes to Aaron. Running back 2 goes to Andres. Wide receiver 1 is tied. Wide receiver 2 goes to Aaron. Tight end and flex go to Andres. The defense is tied, and the kicker goes to Aaron. Ultimately, ESPN is projecting Anything is Possible to win this matchup 136 to 125. Let's go ahead and hear from the managers.
All right, we got the Cold-Blooded Kylers this week. Honestly, I'm not going to spend this video talking shit. He's got a good team. He's 5-2. But my Eagles are flying right now. My Eagles are flying. We just signed Robert Quinn. I have no complaints in this world today. It's a great day. I'm projected 136, which is pretty damn good. So I'm not complaining. Go Birds.
All right, week 8, we got Andreas, a.k.a. Anything is Possible, both coming into this week, coming off a loss. Both second place in our division. I'm sitting at 5-2. He's sitting at 3-4. I think his team's better than what his record shows. Overall, I think the teams this year are pretty good, and I think his division's starting to get a lot better, so I know he needs to get the ball rolling too. We're approaching that midway point in the season, and things are starting to get a lot more interesting. But yeah, as far as the teams getting better in the league, even with the 5-2 record on my side, I feel like I had to make a move. I was lacking some depth, so I sent Jalen Waddle over there to Moya, and I got Amari Cooper and James Robinson in return. Just hoping for big things. Just lack some depth, and hoping for a huge upside with James Robinson. And I was tired of Jalen Waddle being second fiddle to Tyreek Hill, so we'll see what happens. But as far as this week goes, tomorrow night, Thursday Night Football, Andreas starts Lamar Jackson, Mark Andrews, and Leonard Fournette. Really going to set the tone how this week plays out. Hopefully I don't have a lot of room to make up after tomorrow night, so we'll see what happens. Should be a close week in my opinion. But yeah, I'm coming back for that top spot. Jay, don't lose, because I'm coming. Let's go.
And last but most definitely not least, we have our matchup of the week. We have the comebacks coming in with a record of 4 wins and 3 losses versus stiff-armed and dangerous with a record of 4 wins and 3 losses. Let's go ahead and take a look at these lineups, starting off with the comebacks. This week, Brandon has Dak Prescott, Christian McCaffrey, Alvin Kamara, Mike Evans, Michael Pittman Jr., Mike Gesicki, Tyler Lockett, the Steelers defense, and Robbie Gould. And for my team this week, I'm rocking with Josh Allen, Derrick Henry, Damian Pierce, Stephon Diggs, Christian Kirk, Kyle Pitts, amon-ra St. Brown, the Buccaneers defense, and Brett Maher. Looking at the advantages, quarterback and running back 1 go to me. Running back 2 is tied. Wide receiver 1 goes to me. Wide receiver 2 is tied. Tight end goes to Brandon. Then flex, defense, and kicker all go to me. Ultimately, ESPN is projecting me to win this one by a good margin. The scores are 137 to 115. Let's go ahead and hear what we have to say.
All right, well, I'm definitely starting to panic a little bit, starting to get a little bit worried. I think I should have beat Larry this week. My team just had a bad week, so now I'm off to 4-3, which one I thought was a guaranteed win. I lost Breece Hall for the season. That is absolute pain, considering my running back game was the only reason I was winning all these games. This week I played Cheesy. Probably going to lose. I don't think my team competes to Cheesy at all. He has one of the highest scoring teams, one of the best teams in the league. My team is one of the lowest scoring teams in the league, so I'm about to go to 4-4 at 500. So got a little bit cocky too fast, but I'm hoping that I can make some trades off the waiver wire or something, because my team is struggling right now. Still a long season. I'm just hoping I can not finish last. So cheesy, GG's, but yeah, I'm probably gonna lose.
Yo, what's up, YouTube? Doing my video like this because I don't feel like doing extra editing, so I'm gonna just do this in one take. This week we got Brandon, the comebacks. Both 4-3 should be a good matchup. Although looking at the projections, my team looking pretty stacked. Not gonna lie. You know, finally got all the bye weeks out the way. I said the past 2 weeks were gonna be the toughest weeks of the season. You know, we just had a lot of bye weeks those 2 weeks, but now that that's out the way, should be clear sailing. Is that a thing? Clear sails from here on out? I don't know. Either way, my team's going to be more consistent from here on out because I ain't going to have anybody on bye week. You know, the team's getting healthy again. We got a couple of injuries, but that's why we have depth on the bench. So I'm going to be playing some of the bench players. Going to be needing a big game out of them, so hopefully they can do good. Brandon, his team is okay. Yeah, I feel like his record is a little bit better than what his actual team is, but we'll see this week. Should be a good matchup, and let's get it. Alrighty, guys. Well, that's going to go ahead and wrap up this video. If you did enjoy, please don't forget to Tombstone Power Drive the like button. Subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to comment down below. Go ahead and comment down below who you think is the biggest bust in fantasy football this year. Me personally, if I had to say anyone, it would probably be Najee Harris, only because he has not been performing to that first round ADP. Thank you guys for watching another video and supporting the channel. Don't forget to turn on the post notifications, and I will see you on the next episode when we go through the Week 8 scores and find out who our donkey of the week is. Later.